Hey guys. Morning, boys and girls. Allah. Hi guys. Mr. Baxter's Learning Channel is your place to be. It's your place to be. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. May the 13th, 2020. We are here to do a little bit of social studies, all right? We're going to be looking at maps. Speaking of Mr. Baxter's Learning Channel is your place to be. You found us. Maps help you find your direction to anywhere that you want to go. Let's zoom in really quick and let's talk about where we're going and how we're going to get there. But boys and girls, first, I want to give a special birthday shout out to my sister. May the 13th, 2020. You're out there watching. I hope you and MH3 are having a wonderful day. I will give you a shout in a little bit. All right? Happy birthday. All right, so let's take a look at where we're going and how we're going to get there. All right, where we're going today, guys. Let's zoom it in. Where we're going is I can read a map and the symbols. All about maps. How we're going to get there, look, Mabel has joined us today because maps starts with an M, just like Mabel, is I will label directions on a compass rose. Cool. I will find Georgia on a map. Cool. And I will draw or make a map. Extra cool. So those are the three ways that you're going to be able to show what you know today as we are finished with our map activity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first off, hold on, Mr. Baxter wants to show you something. Speaking of a map, look at the back of my shirt. I have got on my SSI Tea Time shirt. SSI stands for St. Simon's Island. That's where I am right now. On the back, you see an outline map of our state of Georgia. And right down here, can you see? You see SSI right on the coastline right there of Georgia. This is an outline or a map of the state of Georgia. So come on down here with me, guys, and we are going to do a little lesson on maps. And then we will take a look at our seesaw right after. All right, so here is our all about maps. Let's see how this looks here. All about maps. Looking pretty good, right? Zoom it down. All right, so we're going to talk all about maps. Here we go. First thing, here's our first question. What is a map? Well, look here. Here's a large flat map of the world, a world map. This map shows the continents, oceans, countries, and cities of the world. It also includes rivers and mountain ranges. So you start to see some of the different colors on the map mean different things. There we go. So look here. A map is a drawing of a place. It shows what the place looks like from above. A map has small pictures or symbols. Oh, remember, we're going to talk about a map and its symbols. So a map has small pictures or symbols that stand for things in the place that it represents. So look, this is a map of our world. It is a snapshot looking right now at what our world looks like if it was flattened out. Now, one of the symbols on your map is called the compass rose, and it shows you all the directions on our map. So let's take a look. Up here is north. So this is the north part of our map. Over here is the east. East. All right? So this is the east part of our map. If we wanted to go east, we follow the east direction of our compass rose. S, the bottom, is pointing to the south. So here is the south of our map. And then the west is over on this side. So look here. A compass rose is a symbol. Remember, we're looking at those map symbols found on a map that shows the directions of north, east, south, and west. The symbols help us know where we are looking on maps and which direction other items on the map would be. Look here. Here is a close-up of the United States. Well, if I wanted to know where South America was, or Africa is, or even Mexico, I could use my compass rose to show me that Mexico is to the south of the United States. All right, So look here. Maps show things from above, all right? Maps shows a view from above. This is sometimes called a bird's eye view. Look, because it's like we're looking down. This is what a bird would see. The map maker uses simple symbols instead of detailed pictures of the important features of the places. So here is a snapshot of the map. And look, this is this map right here shown by symbols. You guys are going to do this in just a little bit. Here's a map of the neighborhood in the last picture. The key, here's our key over here, that's one of the symbols on our map, shows what each symbol stands for. This map has symbols for apartments, houses, forests, and streets. So here the blue things are our apartments. The red is the houses. The green blobs are the forest or the trees. And then these gray lines are the streets. Look here. What is a globe? Well, they took that flat map of the world and they made it a sphere. Because we know that the earth is round and the earth is a sphere. So if they want to show us a true map of the earth, you're going to look at a globe because it's round and 3D just like the earth is. Okay? A globe is a model of the earth. It is a sphere-shaped map of the world. A globe shows continents, oceans, and countries on the earth. People can turn a globe to see what's on each side. So what you would do there is you could spin the globe to see what would be on the other side of the world from Africa. All right, look here. What are continents? Ooh, these big land areas are known as continents. Continents are large pieces of land. Most of the continents are separated by oceans. Earth has 7 continents. We have North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. Boys and girls, we live on the continent of North America right here in South Georgia. Here is a map of our United States. What are states? Well, here is the United States of America. Study this closely because you are going to need to use this in your seesaw activity. Some countries are divided into smaller areas called states. The United States of America has 50 states. Some countries are divided into provinces or regions instead of the states. But we live in the United States of America. Here's a snapshot of our 50 states. We're missing Hawaii and Alaska. They're disconnected, but Alaska's about up here and Hawaii is somewhere out here in the Pacific. But I want you to focus in over here. Here's the state of Georgia. This is where we live. This is the same shape that Mr. Baxter has on the back of his t-shirt. And we live right there, right on the coast, down there in southeast Georgia. All right, just above the Florida line. Where do you live? So, look, what is your place in the world? Do you know where you live? Can you find your home on a map? Your address tells what street you live on. It also tells which number, house, or apartment you live in. Do you know your address? Remember, Mr. Baxter showed you the 5 ways to know your address. We start with our number, our street, our city, our state, and our country, right? That's how you find your address. Now look, this is what you guys are going to do as a part of your seesaw activity. This is Mike's bedroom map. Here's a map of Mike's bedroom. We're going to use the key over here to identify what the different pieces of furniture in the room are. Can you find the windows? Look, see there? These yellow lines equals a window. Can you find a rug? What color is the rug? Well, let's look over here. Our rug is this red oval. And then it says, Mike can't find his yellow ball. Where could he look? Well, where would we put the yellow ball? On the bookshelf. Goodness gracious, look, it's right there. So, that's the end of our presentation, guys. And now I want to show you what you're going to be doing on your seesaw activity. All right? First things first. you are going to label your compass rose. Remember that symbol or that tool on our map that shows us which direction we're looking. Remember, down here you've got your key, your north, south, east, and west. You may either use your marker to write it in here or the text tool to label each section of the compass rose. I will do the first one for you. Up top is the north. So I'm going to write north right here. And then I would come down here and scratch that out so that I know I've used north. I'll do another one. North and down to the bottom is the south. Awesome. We cross south off. Look down. East is next. Well, east is over here. Remember the east? We live on the east side of the United States. And the last is the west. So you can write west. Uh-oh. Always remember you can hit that back button if you make a mistake. And west. So that's how I want you to label your compass rose. On page 2, guys, I want you to use the highlighter tool. Sorry. I want you to use this highlighter tool right here. And I would like for you to circle the state of Georgia on our map. The state of Georgia is right there, okay? So you may circle the state of Georgia, and then as an added bonus, if you would like, you could tell me other states that you've been to. Like Mr. Baxter grew up in North Carolina. Mr. Baxter also, you guys know, went to New York this year to go to a phonics institute. He's been to California, Ohio, Kentucky. So you have an adult help you go through and guaranteed circle Georgia, but then go through and show me other places that you may have visited. And then the last thing you're going to do, guys, is you're going to use the move tool, and I want you to create a map of your bedroom or our classroom. I'm going to choose the classroom. I know that our classroom has a big old rug in the middle. There's our rug. Right? Also, the classroom has some cubbies, right? We'll put cubbies back here. And you can turn these, guys. And remember, if the shapes are too tough for you to move, you can always use your marker tool and draw your map. I'm going to add this as Mr. Baxter's desk. I'm going to add, here's table 3, table 4, table 2, and table 1. Now look, I've made a map of our classroom. Last thing I want you to do, guys, is use your marker tool and label 3 of your items, okay? Now I'm going to label this as our rug. I don't like how big that writing is. So, let me make it a little smaller. I'm going to label our rug. This is a table. And this is my desk. Now, there's much more you could add to this if you'd like. You could put another rectangle here for the smart board if you'd like. You could stretch it out to show our smart board. You know, we've got restrooms back in the back if you wanted to show those as your restrooms. All right. Anything that you would like, guys. Anything you want to put on your map. All right. Boys and girls, that's our map activity for today. Take a look. Some of you guys may have had something like this, like a rug, a map rug to play on. But look, there's water. These are the streets. Here's what looks like a church. Maybe the church, the schoolhouse. Oh, schoolhouse way back here. All right, guys. So that is our map activity for today. Let's check. Where were we going, Mabel? Did we make it? I can read a map and its symbols. Bingo. How did we get there? I will label directions on the compass rose. Bingo. Find Georgia on a map. Bingo. Draw or make a map of your room or the classroom. Boys and girls, that's your map activity for today. Happy Wednesday, May the 20th. I'm sorry, happy Wednesday, May the 13th, 2020. Baxter, out.